Number 10. Akame ga Kill. While not completely on the cute side, Akame lies more on the side of being a bevy beauty, but she still has a lot more points to her. Hailing as the best swordsman of the assassin group Night Raid, Akame has no hesitation when it comes to slashing enemies with her cursed blade. This is quite an unexpected behavior from a character like her, because she looks rather eye-soothing at first sight. Her fiery red eyes, combined with her flaunting black hair, the outfit she wears makes her one of the cutest characters in the series. And Akame ga Kill has a lot of beautiful female characters.
Killed by 2 hot babes? You lucky dog.
Number 9. Madoka Madoka Magica. This anime is like a collection of high school girls who are drawn in a way where they look like a bunch of lolies and act all cute, but can whoop people out of existence. Madoka Magica is a unique show with witches and magic girls, and with most characters looking like Rimuru. But it is surprising to say that this anime is not for kids, and the main character makes sure it stays that way. Madoka is cute looking, there is no doubting it, but she can also manipulate almost everything in the universe, and her magical powers are just beyond comprehension. And she does some messed up stuff throughout the series. And if you want to know what they are, check the show out because I can't really explain it here.
君は本当に神になるつもりかい？神様でも何でもいい。今日まで魔女と戦ってきたみんなを、希望を信じた魔法少女を、私は泣かせたくない。
Number 8. Maka Albaran, Soul Eater. We could always debate about who the real protagonist of this series is, but Maka is a main character and has enough screen time, development, interactions, and dynamics to be regarded as the protagonist of the series. Back to our main agenda, from an artistic standpoint, the characters of Soul Eater weren't exactly drawn to be appealing or anything of the sort. Their designs are made so they'd incline more towards the theme of the show, but this doesn't stop Maka from scoring major moe points. Combined with her sight-wielding abilities and the relentlessness when it comes to battle, and you have a character that may look like she needs help packing lunch, but will make you look a lot worse than father. Number 7. Shakugan Noshana. I guess we're getting a lot of sword wielders on this list today, aren't we? Shana is yet another katana expert who specializes in fire-based techniques and is one of the most prominent female fire users in all of anime. Seriously, there aren't many fire-based female characters that can compete with Shana, whether it is about battle or beauty. Her character is drawn in a way where she represents fire much like her abilities, with red hair, red eyes, and I don't know, there are just so many little things about her that speaks the word fire. Because she was a tsundere during the initial phases of the show, really tells you how writers wanted Shana to be this little cute bomb that exploded often and messed her enemies up for real good. Number 6. Gon, Hunter x Hunter. Landing on number 6 of our list is one of the biggest names in the shonen scene and probably one of the most endearing and cute male anime characters that we have ever seen. Gon is cute, mostly because he is still a kid. I remember when I used to be cute. Yes, I mean when I was a kid, not now. His cuteness is pretty much reflected in his personality, as he is one of the purest and cheerful characters in Hunter x Hunter. But if you piss him off, then things are not going to go well for you. Even when he is not enraged, Gon is quite formidable. Not just quite, he is very formidable. His swift movements, superior strength, agility, and later on in the series, his mastery of Nen puts him up there with the strongest character in Hunter x Hunter. Number 5. Gazai, Mirai Nikki. Gazai is one of the most complicated anime characters out there, and you will know this clearly once you've watched the show. Seriously, her character takes so many twists and turns, it feels like you're lost in the woods and it's cursed by Blair Witch. But it can't be denied that Yuno is cute. Her soothing voice and her pink hair, combined with the most anime hairstyle there is. She is a perfect girlfriend choice, except she has a knack for slicing people up and loves the scent of blood. Her psychotic nature causes her to commit a ton of brutal murders, and the look on her face tells it all. Just look at this.
Yuno's here to protect you.
Number 4. Lucy, Elfin lead. There are just so many lists that this character makes, it's kind of funny. This proves Lucy's versatility as a character and how well she was written. Combine it with the show she's in, and you have someone who is bound to make a lot of lists. I mean, they had a scene of Lucy having a naked walk during the initial phases of the show. If we take the naked part out of the picture for a while, then we have a perfect sequence of a cute anime girl just butchering the ever-living meat out of these poor soldiers, who probably have no idea how they are getting killed. Few can argue about how deadly Lucy is, and what makes her even terrifying is that her mind is kinda unstable and she has no real control over the things she does. Number 3. Yato Noragami. If you have seen Noragami and were not melted by Yato's cartoon expressions and childish personality, then you need to rewatch the series and hardly focus on how cute the God of Calamity is. His caring nature and often witty comments about most things make it look like he isn't much of a deal and is not a real threat to anyone, but we got it all wrong. This doesn't mean that Yato doesn't turn up when needed to. He is feared by the folks who know the extent of his abilities. My guy is the god of destruction in that universe. If he wants to be deadly, he can be deadly and make it look seamless. But all that power and destruction behind a face like this, animes can sure be deceiving.
I am the god Yato! I cleanse thee!
Number 2. Tanya, the saga of Tanya the Evil. We've talked about Tanya before in our channel, so if you want to get an even deeper insight on the character, then I suggest you check out some of our old videos. But she had to make this list too because of how cutely the character is drawn. It's no surprise that the mangaka wanted to fool the audience with this small petite character who could compete with kittens in terms of cuteness. And then they make her do some rather devious things and cement her as one of the deadliest characters in the universe. The reason Tanya can be the face of cute and deadly is because she has the physique of a loli and the mind of a grown sociopath male. Now let that sink into you.
He's the kind of impulsive person who gets fired and wants revenge. A more reasonable man would have ignored such emotions.
And finally, number 1. Rimuru. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. I'm pretty sure that most of you are not surprised that Rimuru took the number 1 spot on this one. He is a slime, a chubby, squishy little slime with probably the most cartoonish design one could think of. Aside from his slime form, his human form is quite cute as well. A petite figure and a smile that could even melt the toughest of chads. But his powers are the literal opposite of his appearance. Rimuru is basically the god of the universe, and he isn't always deadly. But when he is deadly, things turn out to be really bad for the receiving end. To know more about his deadliness, check out the latest episodes of Season 2. Things are just bananas there. So, that was it for today. If you think we missed any cute faces for this list, then do let us know in the comments. But don't be too dead serious about it. And if you liked today's video, then give us a thumbs up and we will see you in the next one.